Hey, what's up YouTube? This video is going to be based on a few videos that I watched a few hours ago and yesterday, and the topic is going to be about, quote unquote submissive white girls or women and aggressive black girls or women. And the reason why I'm talking about this today is because I've heard it so many times. But because I watched a certain video just an hour ago, so I wanted to talk about it because I see many, especially on the videos about black people and the relationship between male and female and blah blah blah. I hear read a lot of comments when guys are quote unquote threatening to date white women because black women are too loud and white women are more submissive. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I know that it's complete and utter bullshit. And a lot of people have the same view as me. I know it's bullshit because I socialize with white girls every single day. So I know I know the differences between white and black girls. And being submissive is not one of them. It's definitely not one of them, because I go home with a white girl every day, and she's the most loud, rude, in your face. Like if you say something she doesn't like, she will argue with you. She won't just stay quiet. She will argue with you. And a lot of people say only black girls do that. That's rubbish. That is complete utter rubbish, because even the Indian girls are like that. Even the Indian girls argue all the time, but you just don't see that. But anyway, yeah, she argues with the teachers, she swears at her mum, calls her mum bitch, hoe, slut, whatever, and even her mum calls her that. And I'm sorry, but what submissive woman does that? What submissive woman goes around swearing at and calling people vulgar names? And you see on buses, you get white people arguing on buses. There was one time I was on the bus and there was this couple arguing on the street, this white woman and this white man, proper like EastEnders style, proper Cockney accent and everything, just arguing in the street, coming on the bus, arguing on the bus for like half the bus journey, and then coming off the bus still arguing, the woman was threatening to call the police and whatever, And you want me to be honest, I have never, ever, and this is the honest truth, I have never, ever seen a black couple arguing in the street. Never. And that is the honest truth. Never. So I don't know if it's different in America, but I've never seen it here. Never seen a black couple arguing in the street. I've only seen black people arguing in the street twice, and that was a group of young girls. Teenagers in general are rowdy, so, I just thought, it was just a group of people having a dispute, that's it. And then the second one was a few days ago. Two black girls, white girl and a white man. The black girl must have pushed the white man by accident. The white man got angry, pushed the literally slammed the black girl onto the shop. Black girl wasn't having that, lashed out at the white man. Then some white woman got involved for some reason. White woman lashed out at the black girl. The black girl punched the white woman in the face, and the fight went on. I didn't see all of it, but yeah, otherwise I don't see it. So some of the stuff that people talk about towards for black women, as in the aggressive stuff, I don't always see that. And also the submissive shit for white women, I think is, not only the stereotype kind of hurts black women as well, because what white women do, negatively, seems to be covered up. Like, if a white woman was to do something, it would be seen as not normal. But if you saw a black woman arguing in the street with someone, that's like your typical black woman. Where for me, that isn't a typical black woman, because I don't see that every day. So what someone else sees is, you know, different from what I see. I don't know. But the one thing I could say, the difference is where it comes to argumentative and stuff, is that white girls tend to back down after a while. Like, that's one thing that I've noticed. They kind of give up after a while, and then they'll just stop. Whereas with a few black girls, we will go on and on and on and on until we win the fight. Because I've been in those situations where, you know, even me myself, I'm gonna admit it. You know, there was one time this white girl started the fight with me, yeah, and she started it, and she wasn't understanding what I was gonna say, and then people were acting like it was my fault because she felt intimidated by the fact that I didn't put up with the rubbish she was telling me. Like, if I know something isn't true, why am I gonna, like, you know, just stand there and act stupid when I know for a fact that what I'm saying is correct, you know? And, you know, a lot of people, especially a few boys and a few men on YouTube, seem to be intimidated by a woman who kind of, what's the word, isn't afraid to make a point. There's a difference between being aggressive and making a point. But I think the difference between white women and a few black women is that white women don't really need to shout to get their opinion across. That's something that I've noticed. I know this sounds like I'm generalizing, I'm being like stereotyping or whatever, but that's just something I've noticed, that it's not about being submissive or whatever. It's just the fact that we both express ourselves differently. Black people and white people are not the same. We express ourselves differently. So from what people think that black people do, that they might think is aggressive, but I don't see it as aggressive. I just see it as, you know, someone trying to make their point across. But from the outsider looking in, they might think that's aggressive because they're not used to that type of behaviour. Like, I know there was one point on, I don't even know why I'm watching this, but there was a bit on Big Brother where it was Sophia, this black girl, this black woman, and then, what's the other white girl's name? Safia, which is this white woman. And basically, this black woman, yeah, was just chilling, yeah, minding her business, talking and whatever. Then this white woman went over and must have said something to her. And, yeah, the white woman must have said something to her. And, you know, the black woman wasn't having it. Sophia wasn't having it. So she started making her point across. Now, because the white woman, yeah, couldn't take what Sophia was saying, like, she was kind of intimidated by the fact that Sophia didn't, you know, say, oh, sorry, you know, oh, it was my fault when she was there first. She kind of backed down. Like, Sophia kind of backed down, so it looked like Sophia, the black woman, was in the wrong. I know this is kind of confusing because their names are practically the same. But basically, at the end of it, the black woman looked bad because she kind of made her point across. And she wasn't even shouting. That's the thing. She wasn't even shouting. But a lot of people, because I was watching this on YouTube, a lot of people said she was being aggressive. Now, me personally, I was watching it. I didn't think she was being aggressive at all. At all. Now, if you looked at Charlie, who was this mixed race girl on Big Brother, she was aggressive because she used to shout. But a thing is, a lot of people think that some black women are intimidating because we're not afraid to speak our mind. That's one thing I've noticed.